I'm gonna give up there. Spire number 1, ship 1, piloted by Infinity Omelette. It is a Watcher Spire with 2 Artemises on the top and a Gatling on the side at the bottom. His ally is the... Oh no, don't tell me it's... Oh, okay, this is a bit easier to say. Amplifier. Amplifier. Amplifier, right. A Spire with a carronade, piloted by Sputnik, with a flak and an Artemis on top, and a Gatling on the side.
Can you take care of the blue teams since I am implementing poses and things?
Sure thing, sure thing. Ship number 3 on blue team, first blue ship, in other words, is the Dragon's Rage, a Hawacha goldfish, piloted by Exidion, with double carronades on the side, and last but not least, we got the the GW Bush. I was going to say George, which is, as we mentioned before, a full carronade goldfish piloted by Narian. Bunch of carronades on this. It's going to be interesting to see the ship work in action. So as we can see, the goldfish are actually hiding in a very unusual position here. In B.
Match resumed.
There was a short pause at the beginning. Why was that pause called, by the way?
I think one didn't load into the game. One of the goldfish's crewmen.
And
it looked like
a nice ramp by the George W. Bush.
Yeah, it looked like the goldfishes had an upper hand going to the engagement, but Spires were able to turn around and unleash the DPS.
At the same time, the Dragon's Rage is getting the worst end of the deal down here. He's getting a watch, his hull is down, he's dead. That was a fast kill.
Yep.
What is Spire supposed to do, of course?
First kill, blue team. Extremely important if it comes to the tiebreaker.
I don't think we're gonna have a coin flip at this point.
Nope.
Beautiful ram by a Spire, wedging in between the ground and the front of a Spire. One doesn't usually see rams of a Spire. That is something really that is rare, I would say.
Yeah. And a clean engagement. 2 Spires going unscratched into the enemy spawn.
Does have to say, red is moving into their spawn, into blue spawn. I'm not sure if this is an arrogance move or a tactical move. It seems that Sputnik is leading, which is kind of unusual for his playing style, which is mostly reactive, I believe.
Yeah, but he's a blender. He wants to get close and create openings. And you already see the full DPS at work. That goldfish went to full hull to less than a quarter of a hull in seconds. And now the Dragon's Rage is caught between a Spire and a Spire. I wanted to say rock in a hard place, but Spires qualify as neither.
That is true. Spire is not really a very hard rock.
And we have now George W. Bush withdrawing. However, the Spires still have a spot on it, so they are anticipating and pursuing him with this. Let's see where the Dragon's Rage will spawn. What is their plan to turn this around? Dragon Rage spawn way back. They might have abandoned George Bush to simply perish here.
At the same time, the Dragon's Rage might be able to come from behind.
Yes, he's sneaking around and trying to catch Amplifier from behind. He unspotted. But a botch Hwacha. Nothing disabled at the Spire. But the Jeep returns in kind also, nothing important disabled on the Dragon's Rage except one turning engine and side gun. Nothing peculiarly important.
Break on the Dragon's Rage. Same for George W. Bush.
George Bush lost balloon, so he cannot assist Dragon's Rage anymore. This has turned out to be a very messy engagement.
At this point, they got themselves established in the and committed to a fight. It'll be interesting to see if who will be able to actually pick up kill at this point. Seems that
Yeah.
they are going for George W. Bush. They know he's in third stage, so it's an easier target to take out. Splitting up again. The Amplifier is going for the George W. Bush, while Dragon's Rage is fighting the Jib.
Also, the goldfishes have the ability to withdraw from engagement whenever they choose so, but they are sticking. So I'm guessing they have a plan.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah, both goldfishes have the upper hand in their separate one-on-ones.
At this point, the Amplifier is balloon broken. He's falling vertically out of the fight. Same for the Jib.
Yeah, and Amplifier also has a damaged balloon, so he won't be able to gain altitude anytime soon.
Seems that the fight is coming to him, though. Wall break on the Jib.
And the Amplifier, I think the goldfishes have managed to turn this fight around, for now. Yeah, they managed to separate Spire, so they are not able to assist each other, and then won their respective 1 versus 1s.
At this point,
Though Bush,
the Amplifier is trying to get back to his teammate, but loses balloon again.
yeah. Bush is now, George W. Bush is risking some focus fire, but the Dragon's Rage saves him in time. An extremely messy and prolonged engagement, as usually go with the double if a team brings double goldfish.
I was hoping that they would bring at least a Gatling or something to quickly help an ally take down the hull armor. At this point, the Jib is downstairs, sandwiched between
and first kill for the blue.
Sandwiched between two Hawacha goldfish. Oh wait, no, it's not a Hawacha goldfish, the second one. But still, sandwiched between two goldfish. Not a place I want to be, especially when the ground is just below me.
Especially with a Spire. With a Spire, you want to be as far away from rams as possible. The Amplifier is trying to delay the kill for as long as possible, and he might actually kill the Bush. Yeah, he did it. He got a kill in a 2 versus 1 engagement. Extremely well played from the Amplifier.
He did lose his balloon though and most of his engines.
I wonder what the Jib will do now. He's slowly moving into the center of the map, but will he abandon the Amplifier to die and get a fresh engagement? Or will he come rushing to help?
In my opinion, it's probably best to just let him die, to be honest.
Yeah, probably. Amplifier is as good as that now. No engines, no guns, barely any balloon left.
Although the George Bush is going for the Jib at the moment. They got what they wanted now. It's a split up 1v1.
Oof. A devastating ram. The Bush rammed Jib and took half his hull in seconds. Meanwhile, the Amplifier is slowly being pecked to death. Still managing to survive.
The Jib is stuck between a wall and the fish again. Not where he wants to be.
And the Jib went down.
I wonder if that was part of the decision to keep the Amplifier alive with low health, to allow a 1v1, splitting the team up. Because in a 1v1, the Goldfish will have the advantage over the Spire if he gets a decent disable in.
You know, they might have done just that, but we will never know. Usually you don't want to play with your foot, especially if it's a Spire, because it is vulnerable, but it can kill you in seconds.
But if there is no play with the food, where is the fun?
True. But I think you're right, because we see Dragon's Rage is still toying with the Amplifier, while Bush and Jib will still go into a one-on-one. An unorthodox game plan from the blue team, but hey, it's working. Although the Jeep now has the upper hand on the George Bush.
Got a nice hole break in. George Bush is trying to get into cover at the moment.
But he's running with no engines against Aspire with all engines. This engagement we can call it revenge of the Jeep. And they won.
I gotta say,
So-
that was quite interesting, that turnaround, that comeback by the, well, it wasn't a comeback at all, but I mean, that switch of tactics that did give them the upper hand in most of the fights.
Also, it's always nice to see double Spire win.